It seems some people actually justify harassment in a very interesting way because everything is within reason, right? She came here for me? My god, the woman is doing all the lambada. I'm like, dude, back up. Is that normal?
Hold on. We're not gonna touch it. I think you came here for me.
We applying pressure around this motherfucker. Bitch definitely gonna get sweated around this motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, you came with a circle full of pimps. Bitch, you finna get it too, ho. Oh, the bitch made it through. She made it through. She broke through the barrier. Hold on, ho.
I mean, it's a pimp's POV, so officially the idea is that's how they get women, right? Lady has to sneak like a ninja.
It's some pressure being applied around here. It's some real pimping though, bitch. Oh, the hoe act like she never been called a bitch before, huh?
Okay, then I think you're going too far. Then again, she doesn't have any choice. So she has to reach her destination with a smile, to pass between the people, to not seem too aggressive, right? Because if she was like too humble, they will bunch up and might not even let her pass. So smiling seems the best way to go through the whole situation, and then have a bitchy attitude at the last moment, like, hey, why did you say that? And maybe they can kind of chill about the whole situation. But let's see how this guy justifies the whole situation. I'm curious.
Man, we ain't worried about all that. If you come fucking me, you ain't gotta worry about gas. He got you already. You know what I'm saying? I got a long time. What's happening? She don't really breathe. That's number one, baby. Yeah, number one. See, that's what I'm trying to say.
And she is like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my business. I'm not even gonna acknowledge you. And that seems kind of normal. But I have to say, I think she has experienced this so much more, because most ladies might poop their pants. Some might just get a little, hey, I got the attention. But it's not a comfortable situation. But a humongous group like that, nah. They're gonna say some stupid shit. If you like it or not, they're gonna say it. And as a dude, the last thing you wanna do is look back like, what are you talking about? The last thing. And if you don't understand that situation, I guess you have never been at the receiving end. You live in a first world country. Go do it at the second world, which sometimes looks very first world. But then you get your head smashed in and you're gonna be like, hey, that's not fair. Well.
And you know, it's such normal shit to me, being that I lived the lifestyle you dig. It was normal shit. It's shit that I've seen a million times. So it wasn't nothing, you know, extraordinary to me. But you know, first of all, y'all speaking on something that you ain't got no idea about, you can't relate to, you haven't been through, so on and so forth. That's like me. I ain't no gangbanger, never been a gangbanger, anything close to that. That's like me speaking on a gangbanging encounter like I'm speaking from the perspective of a gangbanger when that ain't my life. Unless you can speak from experience, you really shouldn't give an in-depth opinion about that. So yeah, you can say you embarrassed as a black man, this, that, and the third, but them dudes don't represent you and you don't represent them.
I think you don't realize what I mean by being embarrassed. I don't have to relate anything with these people, but the way you are acting, it's not like something private, it's open out there. And the fact that I can find myself in that situation because you consider that normal, you invite me in a situation that I don't want to be invited to. So it's not that you're embarrassing us, you put us in a position that we might have to react. Of course, you're Gucci. It's your neighborhood, your style and everything, beautiful. Nobody can give an opinion, but you're the one standing there with a bunch of friends. When I might be there, it might be one girl that I might have to help, maybe my girlfriend or not. Because even with my woman there, I have to be careful what I have to say. If I'm gangster, it's like, oh well, oh, you're his boyfriend, but guess she's now with us. What you gonna do about it? She has to react correctly. She might smile like that. Oh, well, she's smiling now with us. Bada bing, bada boom. Especially if she doesn't understand the situation. So this lady might know what she has to do. But what about those unexperienced? Does he hit you? At that moment, something just clicked. I realized what the heck is happening. So I get your perspective. Yes, we're not supposed to talk about what you're doing, but your freedom is coming in my freedom with a big consequence. If I don't handle it right, I'm gonna get smashed in the it. I might have to fight more people. When things get hot and heavy, I'm sure those 6 people, 5 are gonna be here, 1 here. Because these fights ain't fair. I've seen it happen. Bada bing, bada boom, stone in the face, vlakadam. Bada bing, bada boom. Pata, hey, what? And behind you, what? Pata, behind you. You need to keep your eyes on your girlfriend. Pata, next time in the same place. Oh, you're not ready. You ain't ready. Somebody laughing on the side. Ha ha ha. He needs some milk. I get what you're coming from. We're not supposed to say that. But the thing that you're creating, it doesn't benefit a lot of people other than you. And usually the people that don't enjoy it, like most other men that don't do these types of approaching, they don't even dare to help. If you did it one-on-one, okay, I can see what you're doing. But 6 guys, dude, plus 6, nah, man.
2 completely, totally different lifestyles. You a square who probably don't never go outside. These is pimps that be down outside all the time, or alleged pimps. You got a lot of black women that say what they would have did and wouldn't have did in the situation. But anybody who pays attention to that video, you can see that the girl was clearly enjoying that shit. Smiling, she was playfully running around so that they could chase her ass. And, you know, she would have got back in the car if it was that big of an issue. She would have never even pulled up to that gas station if she didn't want that.
The girl clear was enjoying that shit. Really? You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. I'm not saying you can't enjoy it. Because I've seen guys do this gangster stuff and certain girls find it funny because somebody that's straightforward. But hey, Gucci for them. It can happen. I'm not saying because hey, there's a reason you believe it works. There's also a reason you know it might never work. So let me just do it because I want to look Gucci in front of my friends. I've seen it work with a smaller amount of people. One-on-one. True. I've seen some gangster ladies. They're like hot and heavy, but they don't want to admit it. And because you push, it's like a reason to accept it. I can always blame it that he was pushy about it. I've seen situations like that. So yeah, it might happen by your point of view. But that's a very interesting assumption. Because I assume when the cops also come to you and just say, hey, have you robbed anything today? And they just keep pushing you. Did you rob something? Did you rob something? Hey, did you rob something? I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. Did you rob something? Did you rob something? And then the cop is going, yeah, he got angry. Guess he did rob something because why would he get angry if he hasn't done anything? You know, I mean, it's a very weird, interesting excuse to just benefit you in the whole situation. Well, he got angry, so well, we had to put him on restraint because we need to have the whole situation under control. We just ask him a question. If you ask a lady, any lady, they want to be respectful most of the time, especially in that situation. Guys, if we walk in that situation and we see a bunch of dudes in a weird dark corner, half drinking, we're not going to go like, hey, motherfuckers, what's wrong with you? No, we know we have to be respectful because it's a disadvantage situation. So do girls. So you're creating a situation that always benefit what you want. You go after the ladies, bada bing, bada boom, and you're gonna be she's smiling. And they have no other choice until you lose your patience. You call her bitch, just like in the video, accidentally, of course. And then she has a reason to look, oh, now I have a reason to be bitchy against you because you did it first. Because if she was bitchy before, it would have been an issue. Name calling and all those stuff. I've seen it before. And after called bitches, it's like, okay, no, that gasoline, bada bing, bada boom, and she's gonna go out. I was with my wife. I went to help this lady. You know what my wife did? What the heck are you going? Are you stupid? The dude has a bottle. He can just flick the thing in your face. Gone is your eye. I'm not gonna be a widow or treating a blind man because you try to be a superhero. Are you freaking kidding me? Call the cops, walk away. I'm not gonna let you go to this person or do anything. And that's already a one-on-one situation. It's too gangster. And that's the thing that you don't understand. You're like, I'm just getting hoes and pimps and everything.
Anybody who pays attention to that video, you can see that the girl was clearly enjoying that shit. She was smiling. She was playfully running around so that they could chase her ass. And she would have got back in the car if it was that big of an issue. She would have never even pulled up to that gas station if she didn't want that.
Maybe she is so used to it, maybe she can handle it. Why did they go to the gas station? I don't know. Maybe they need, surprise, we don't have gasoline, we have to do this quick. Yeah, you might be getting hoes and pings, but you normalize that so much that any person that comes by, you just go and handle your business. And whenever somebody complains about it, you are ready to make it a humongous business. And that's where I have the problem. The guy with the girl has to act like a bitch, because you still have to look like a boss. That's a problem. So don't come tell me it's my lifestyle, because it's your freaking freedom going in my freaking freedom, and you make a very bad name for the whole community. That's the reason most people sometimes don't feel comfortable with supposed normal black men, the good ones. No, I'm his brother. No, I'm his boyfriend. Ah, shit, here we go again. And that is what you don't respect. And that is what people are disappointed about. You don't see that because you're not the receiving end of that situation. No, gee, come on, man. Chill, relax. We just came for some gasoline. Well, I got the fire right here. I'm gonna burn this bitch. If the boyfriend was there, he won't even protect her. He would scream from far away, hey, come on, we have to go. She's pregnant. She's gonna have the baby. You have to find a weird strategy, because if you come there, anything you say, they're gonna turn it around, make it a sensual thing, and give them a reason to touch a girl.
See, a lot of y'all dudes ain't never been outside and been around pimps and watched pimps at work and pimped with pimps and pimped yourself. So you wouldn't know from experience that that type of shit works with certain bitches. It just does. And certain pimps might have missed out on a bitch if they didn't move in that fashion.
The only reason you can talk so chill is because you're not the receiving end. 100%.
You would be able to speak from a pimp's perspective. A lot of y'all dudes ain't speaking from a pimp's perspective. You wouldn't know from experience that that type of shit works with certain bitches. It just does. Certain pimps might have missed out on a bitch if they didn't move in that fashion. I'm not going to condemn it because I've seen it be effective. Just because you think a certain way don't mean that's the way for every pimp to think and for every pimp to move.
Yeah, you're privileged. That's how privileged people sound. You're like the white man. You white male, cisgender. What are they supposed to say?
Stop! You violated the law.
It's like, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. You were in her face. In her face. She had to do the lambada. What's wrong with you? What guarantee is that it will not escalate? The fact that you can assume that's so normal and you don't see how you escalate as a being that is super stronger compared to her, what is that? You're in the advantage position. You might not even get the pussy. You just want to get off. And what's even better is getting off that horniness on a dude that you can beat the shit, slam his head on the floor, and step it on it, which usually happens when these fights end. It's a rapatan chung li, yeah, from the black neighborhood. Don't justify your ignorant view because I only see this because that is our lifestyle. And if you're telling me no, it only benefits me, no. That's how the world works. Well, then people are gonna have an opinion and they don't care if they understand you or not. You're gonna have this prejudiced idea. There's a reason why they give instruction to ladies how they have to dodge this situation. Just say hi, be respectful enough so they're not into your face, you know. Don't try to visit people, don't pass on the specific street. That is something. Gasoline is a big difference. If they need gasoline, they need gasoline. If there's only one supermarket and you're going to be like, well, she could have gone. Maybe they don't want to walk all the way to that supermarket. Dude, it's just the right trigger. And when one does it, everybody does. You're like a little bit sheep mentality. Meh. Gangsta, bitch. I'm a pimp. In the best case scenario, this is what's going to happen in the whole situation. In the worst case scenario, it's not looking any good for people that don't want to be there.
Didn't nobody get hurt? They didn't try to rape the girl. They didn't even try to get violent with the girl. They didn't try to rob her or no shit like that. they was popping pimping.
Somebody might throw a beer on them. Well, you stupid bitch, you don't talk to me. Rush. So when people are like, why does nobody does anything? Because we don't want to die by an accidental clap. It happened one time in Barcelona. A dude saved a girl beautifully, walked home. They followed the dude, and in the alley, they smacked him behind his head with a baseball bat, and the dude is paralyzed from the waist down. Mentally, he's handicapped forever. He can't even speak like a normal person. Saw the mom crying on the TV. Why? Because he just wanted to help. Also, if I fight these people for any weird reason and you fall the wrong way, hit your head, and you die, the person that tried to save the lady will go to prison. Do you really think me, a father, wants to engage that, get me in a weird situation and make my wife a widow? Dude, don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. So guess I might have to look for a very different gas station, because there might be a pimp that has a unique view of the world. Okay man, Hakuna Matata. You do you.
Don't get me wrong, ma cosa kita bong. Put a fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, turloqueta, verdeta, welcome.